Hello, hello. All right, so Aries, sorry, I bumped my camera, was trying to get it balanced again. It's kind of an odd angle in general, so forgive me. It's kind of different if I'm looking in one direction or another away from the camera. I'm sorry, I can't do much better than that. It's kind of odd visuals, but that's all right. Let's jump on in. You can still see the cards, and that's the only important part. We got a 10 of air. 10 of swords is a completion. It's an ending. Yes, it can be a painful one, which is not so fun to see, but that all depends. Even things that can come to an end that can be painful, it can be that it denotes this will be the last time that this hurts, and that's a really good thing. 9 of earth, 4 of earth, King of cups. Okay, this is starting to look good. You notice how, I gotta say, I think that this Aries has maybe written the final letter. This is like, these quill pens in this little red ink. And it's like all of these letters back and forth that were written, perhaps. We finally had the goodbye letter. We finally had our Aries receive or send the final goodbye letter that, was penned out. And it could have been, poetically, it was like, man, this took, like I wrote it with the blood of my soul. It's not, obviously not real blood, but just that metaphorical sense of like I poured my heart into this. It was a very painful goodbye, but as soon as this character realizes that they've done that, they've put the final goodbye to something, they immediately walk through this gateway. It's like I feel like this Aries is recognizing how much lighter they feel, how it's not just a feeling either, though. The 9 of Pentacles is truthfully their life improves. This is a character who finally said goodbye to someone that was not good for them. And the reason I would say that is because we don't, if something was terrific that we quit doing or we walked away from, we wouldn't have all this added value come into life, right? Um, I think that our character this is our Aries who did this. They had the courage to say goodbye to something. And I'm going to say to someone, they stopped corresponding with someone, they stopped communicating with someone. This could be, at the end of 2023, this was part of a New Year's resolution or something like that's it. I'm not going to continue to text with someone who it keeps a wound open. It keeps drama open. It keeps draining me. I'm going to go ahead and close that chapter. And I say this, I'm a little early to put up the Year of the Dragon since in the Chinese zodiac, I don't think we really switched over to Year of the Dragon until like February 10th. But because Year of the Dragon is still associated with 2024, and I really wanted to start focusing on that already because I really am excited about this year. It's just a year full of energy. It's a year full of dreams. It's a year full of things to think about. And you notice that we have this little fellow here who's walking across the bridge and walking straight up to this dragon who dominates in this year. This is like our dreams are staring into our character's face, saying, cross the bridge to your best life. And don't forget why you're doing it. It's because you've got these dreams, these goals. Follow those dreams and goals. And I think this is an Aries saying, yes, I'm doing that. First off, I'm choosing to walk across the bridge, meaning I'm leaving something behind. And obviously, on this side of the bridge is where we had a tree that doesn't have leaves on it. Maybe that's part of it also, is like, I want to go someplace where there's a promise of something new. They're definitely willing to do this. With the 4 of Earth, our Aries is also changed because this would be like 4 of Pentacles. The value and the things that are going well in their life now that they've stopped hemorrhaging energy, writing back and forth to someone or tolerating someone who continuously would reach out to them and take their energy flow. Now that our Aries is no longer doing that, they not only have gained like more, I'm going to even say that could have been impacting their self-respect if there was this continual flow of back and forth conversation with someone, thoughts, time invested. And that could have been messing up their self-respect because now they have an abundance of it and they're holding on to it like it's precious. It's really nice because this Aries is they are headed toward something else, and they're not going to instantly invest in this character either, even though they're approaching possibly a water sign here. They're not instantly saying, oh, okay, you want my energy, oh, you have some nice emotions to share with me, okay, well then you must obviously be trustworthy and exactly what I'm supposed to devote my energy and life to. This Aries is a little bit more like, whoa, I just got my energy back after having, like ended something where somebody kept taking my energy. And I'm not really sure that I'm willing to give or receive right now. The only thing is, this kind of a king has a lot to give, and this could be a real blessing for the Aries. This is like if Aries is walking across that bridge and they've thought to themselves, you know what I'd like to meet when I'm ready is somebody who would give. This could be the blessing. This could be that dream come true. But the Aries is not too quick to instantly say, oh, okay, since I've dreamt of meeting somebody kind and generous, and now I think I've met someone, it must be you, so let me instantly invest. This Aries is not ready to do that. Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. They're not ready to right away, but I think that this Aries is going to be really stunned. This is brand new love, brand new person in their life. And I think even though Aries initially wants to hold back, this is them saying, I can't completely hold back. I like this person. I like their energy. I like how they treat me. I like something about them. So I can't help myself. I got to talk to them. We've got Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. It's really, I'm only laughing because I feel like this Aries was saying, no, I mean, I want somebody like you, but I wasn't ready for it yet. This love doesn't always come in when a character is ready for it, or a wonderful person doesn't always show up when we think we're ready for it. It shows up when maybe the universe says we're ready for it, when our hopes, wishes, and dreams, because I think this has been something Aries has hoped for a long time. With the dragon to be that big, I'm going to say this would be like something Aries really wanted. It's just they didn't expect it to happen now. It doesn't seem to matter though. Things still seem like they're going to pick up pace pretty swiftly. This goes from, I just ended something, I feel great about it, I feel awesome being single, to boom, here it is. Maybe this is like by April or something, just because it's that four of Earth. That could be, fourth month of the year. But I just think all of their best laid plans of holding back from this King of Cups kind of get thrown to the wayside, because in fact this person is very present, very loving. Tell me more about just this King of Cups. Why are they being sent into seriously, we just got the King of Cups. Why are they being sent into Aries' life? And it's like, because King of Cups, because this is what Aries wanted. We've got a Magician. This is what Aries literally was asking the universe for. They manifested this person. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I think even though somewhere on some, maybe some stressful, dark and stormy night, the Aries thought out loud, really raw and really honest. They thought out loud, like, why is it that I just can't seem to meet someone that is really what I'm wanting? Did I regret that I've given my energy to the wrong kinds of people. I regret that so much. I really just want somebody who's my equal, somebody who's balanced. And I just don't know how to get that. But that's what I want. Why can't I meet that? And I think that very authentic, because I think they thought this with their soul, not with their big brain, but with their subconscious, with every fiber of their being. They imagined exactly this kind of person. And guess what? That's who they're encountering. Why? Because it's like they called up, the universe and ordered a really great pizza, but the universe doesn't have a 30-minute guaranteed delivery service. The universe delivers when it's going to be the right time. I think that's the whole thing. This Aries almost forgot that they ever sent that call out into the universe, because it didn't happen right away. It probably, I just did a Virgo read, and this feels like there's some similar elements in some respects. Completely different cards, completely different in a lot of ways, but then there's this similarity where until the Aries was done with something, the universe was like, well, you didn't make space, Aries, for the thing that you really wanted until you stopped giving to the thing that you don't really want anymore. That's the element that kind of reminds me of the Virgo. Different context, different way of describing it. I think this is a little bit more streamlined, a little bit easier to see this message in this one. But the universe was like, you ordered it. I know you did, but you weren't ready for it. You hadn't made space for it yet. So, Aries, you just had to, the second you actually end the person's, connection that keeps draining your energy, that keeps hurting you, the second you stop conversing with them, and you really are done conversing with them, that's when you have space for this new person. And the Aries is like, wait a minute, this feels like almost creepy. This is like uncanny. How is it that I meet somebody now, instantly now? And the universe is like, because you ordered it, but you didn't make space for it until now. I was just waiting to deliver this hunky pizza, King of Cups pizza, when you were ready. That's all. This is amazing. I think that's probably why this happens fairly swiftly for this character. And I think that's why they pretty swiftly change their tune also, because we've got an Aries saying, no, I'm not ready, to then, well, okay, I do want to get to know them though. I'll just keep them as a friend, with that Three of Pentacles. And then it's like, oh no, they're too freaking hot. I can't help myself. Like, I want to actually like give and receive from this person. Yeah, because it's exactly what Aries ordered. You know what? This is actually a story. And it doesn't even have to be about like a romance. It's about anything that a character actually wants to call in for themselves. This says, of course, characters can do that. They take steps in their own life because everyone's in charge of their own life, right? But we can't say that we want something while we still insist on holding on to something that is miserable. Like, it wouldn't be very fair, would it, if somebody says, well, I really want to meet the best, most wonderful person who will love me so much, but every single day and night, I'm going to think about 375 times an hour about my ex, and I'm going to check up on their social media, even while this new person who I want to treat me really, really good is standing there in front of me, making me toast and jam and, coffee in bed. I mean, how bad would that be to treat this awesome person like that while we're still busy checking up and texting back and forth with that ex, where it's just nothing but drama? And I think the Aries was astute enough to say, yeah, I wouldn't operate that way. I end chapters of my life before I start new ones. It's just that they didn't realize what a powerful manifester they really are, that the Aries has, when they make a decision, man, this Aries makes it happen, right? They said they were done with the ex, and they said that they wanted somebody fabulous, and it's like, here it is. That's because they really meant it. This Aries they're not wishy-washy. This is a character who is so sure about what they want. They don't want drama anymore. They don't want pain anymore. They want the thing that they asked for a long time ago. They just did not realize that they could have it pop up so swiftly. I love the fact that this is, it's kind of, I'm chuckling because it's like, oh, Aries has no idea how strong they are. With that Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's like, nope, did not have a clue that I could make stuff happen that fast. That is, they are the ones who don't have the, they're like, I never even said that. I never even, it's not like I went out and told friends, hook me up with someone. No. In fact, with this Five of Pentacles, this Aries fully expected to be single, solo, maybe even lonely for quite a while. That is just not what they're getting in this story. They're getting their heart's desire, because frankly, this character has a lot of charisma. They have a lot of integrity. They have a lot of like a real creed that they live by. And I'm going to end this one because, as you can hear, my baby, my Aries, is awake right now. And he is going to woof at me in just a moment, because I know my, hi, sweetie pies. I hear you. You making your little piggy grunts at mama? Come here. You want to come up? He's awake, and he's going to need a beverage, because that's what he does when he first wakes up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Lots of love. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.